Earlier, Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg spoke with reporters for the first time since a jury found former President Donald Trump guilty on 34 criminal counts.
While this defendant may be unlike any other in American history, we arrived at this trial and ultimately today at this verdict in the same manner as every other case that comes through the courtroom doors.
CBS News reporter Graham Cates was there and has been following this trial since the beginning. Graham, what stood out to you from the district attorney's remarks this afternoon?
Look, he's really struck the same tone from day one with this case. He said this case is about a charge that maybe isn't so glamorous, but is central to New York being the business capital of the world, which is falsifying business records. And he said that his office has a history of pursuing cases like that and pursuing it seriously, and that he never doubted it.
He was in the courtroom as well. Based on what his public demeanor, I wouldn't expect any reaction from him. But just paint the scene for us. Him in the room with the former president who was facing this jury verdict.
You know, as it was being read, as the jury, the foreperson was saying guilty, 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 Trump was staring straight ahead, kind of honestly in a position that he's been sitting in through much of the trial, just kind of sitting, looking straight ahead. And when he finally got excused to leave the room, he stood up and really briefly grabbed his son Eric's hand in a kind of a tender moment, and then walked out of the room with, you know, we've been staring at Trump's face for a long time, and this was as deep and sincere of a frown, I think, as we could see. I mean, it was very clear that he was genuinely upset with what happened.
And what about the rest of the courtroom? I mean, this is an extraordinary moment in American history. It's also an extraordinary moment with this particular ex-president who has had a different relationship with accountability than any other president before, and in his private dealings before he came to Washington, and yet this kind of moved through the court, and now it's out. But what else was happening in that interaction between history and basically a simple courtroom that handles all kinds of cases all the time?
You know, the jurors themselves in this, when they came in, you could tell that they were carrying the weight with them. They looked really serious. They didn't or wouldn't make eye contact with Trump as they were walking in. He had, throughout this trial, as they were coming and going, he had stared at them and you know, appeared to be studying them. But in this moment, he didn't look at them at all. And then the whole courtroom, you're about right. It did feel differently than it normally does. The judge's voice wavered just a little bit as he asked them if they had a verdict. You know, he was just saying kind of the standard lines that you say at the end of a trial when you ask the jury, do you have a verdict? But you could sense just kind of a different tone than we were used to with him. And all of, you know, Trump's entourage always projects confidence, but when they came in the room initially, it wasn't to hear the verdict. Everyone had been called back in at 4:15 so that the judge could excuse the jury for the day at 4:30. And instead, the judge came in at some point between 4:20 and 4:30 and said, I received a note from the jury that they've reached a verdict, and they just need about half an hour to fill out the verdict sheet. And then all of a sudden, this whole group was sitting there waiting minute after minute after minute for this verdict that they weren't expecting because they thought the day was about to end. The judge was getting ready to excuse them for the day. And the room got really tense. You could still hear, you know, the clattering of keyboards from all the reporters. But there was no conversation. Trump staring straight ahead. Occasionally, someone might whisper to him, but there was none of this kind of projected confidence that we were used to seeing. And it's not like that was on the other side either. I mean, I think everyone was in their own way holding their breath waiting for this group of 12 New Yorkers to come back and deliver their verdict.
Graham Cates from Lower Manhattan, where he's been covering this case from its beginning. Thank you so much, Graham.